Whenever you're ready.
All right, hi, my name's Nicole. My topic is abortion, and my major claim is that restricting abortion doesn't work. So a little bit of background on the issue. In 1973, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the case Roe v. Wade that a woman has a right to an abortion within the first trimester of her pregnancy. So within the first 3 months, a state cannot restrict her right to an abortion. Since that time, pro-life movements have tried to overturn and subvert the decision with a number of methods, the most prominent being personhood laws, which state that an embryo has the same rights as a human being, and they've also attempted to shut down some abortion clinics. All right, so my first secondary claim is that restricting abortion actually leads to an increase in abortion. This is from an article by Beverly Winnicott and Wendy Sheldon. And it stated that in a given area, when you restricted abortion, put laws against it, the number of abortions actually increased in those areas. And so this just shows that women will find a way to an abortion, even if it isn't legal or safe, if they're really desperate for one. My second thing is that the reasons given to restrict abortion aren't sound. Embryonic personhood puts the rights of an organism that isn't a fully fledged human being in front of a woman, like a grown woman. And that's taken from the Ethics of Abortion by Christopher Coxor. And so the rights of a person should really, of a full-grown person, should really come first. Another argument that pro-life movements make is that allowing abortion encourages rogue clinics, which are clinics that take advantage of pregnant women and are just looking to make a profit off of them, and so they use unsafe methods and are really only out to make a profit. And that's from Dispatches from the Abortion Wars by Carol Joff. But actually, in legal cases, most abortion clinics are perfectly safe and provide good care for the women. So my last thing is that making abortion available and safe will be better for women. And this is from Malcolm Potts, who wrote an article titled Abortion Perspectives. First trimester surgical abortion is really a 5-minute operation with a death rate of less than 1 in 100,000. Where abortion is illegal and unsafe, it can literally be 1,000 times more dangerous. So having legal and safe and available abortion is just better for people all around because it provides a safe way for women to get out of a pregnancy. And as I said before, women put into that desperate situation will get an abortion even if it isn't safe. So legalizing it and making it available would be better for people all around. Thank you.
All right, Nicole, you identify the proposition very clearly. There's no preview of the supporting claims in the beginning of the speech. You do signpost the first claim, at least. I didn't think that the second issue was as distinctly signposted, but when you did get to it, there's a problem with it because it's a value claim. And so you can't use a value claim to support a proposition of fact. And by doing so, I think you're inviting a lot of legitimate value arguments in response to that. And so you might want to be careful about that and watch the nature of the argument, because you're going to end up tripping over into an area that is not the main focus of your claim. And instead, you're going to be arguing something completely different. The supporting information, I think that you did okay citing sources. but I did think, for especially on the first couple of points, that the information that you're presenting sounds like it's a paraphrase or a summary, and in a couple of places it was conclusionary kinds of statements that I'm not even sure if they represent what the author said. The one quote from Potts at the end, that was the one that sounded the clearest, sounded most directly like it was a quote from the authority that you're citing, and it also had the clearest statistical information in it. All of your evidence should sound like that did, as opposed to sounding, like I said before, that it's a paraphrase or a summary of what's going on. You don't use all of your time. In fact, you use almost just over half of the time, so there are a lot of issues that are going to come up that, when the response speaker comes in, they're easily going to be able to answer some of these points because the points don't get as developed as they might be, and I think that the substance of the other argument could be problematic. If this was an ongoing debate, that would be a little bit more problematic. I guess you're not going to have nightmares over it later on because you're not going to have to be responding to the response. All right. Thank you.